Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from where you're watching me from. Welcome back everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take you through the 7-point checklist to go through to become a day trader. If you're here for the first time, I'm Setowas and I'm going to be your mentor for this series, so be with me. If you don't actually know me, don't know my background, I have been a day trader here for a couple of years. I was not actually into trading at first. I don't have a finance background, though I did finance in high school. But in college, as my career, I did not do finance. So initially, I had no idea about trading styles. I had no idea because I didn't do finance. I had no financial background, like in-depth financial background to trade the financial market. I was into IT, my profession, I was into IT. I worked as an IT professional. Then I went on to work as a network systems engineer or systems administrator for some time. And throughout my working, that was when I got to know anything about trading. I didn't know anything about trading from the beginning. It was through my co-worker that I was able to discover trading. Actually, that my co-worker is not really into trading, but he introduced me to it. I saw him trading. I got interested in it. I didn't know there's something you can do as day trading. You can become a day trader. I didn't have any idea. I know there was forex market as this. I know the stock market as this. I know it was just for investment. That's what I thought from an IT person's point of view. I didn't know it was anything to do with being able to trade from home and have your freedom and do stuff. So when I got interested, I decided to do more research about it. Then, for every beginner, as every beginner does, I got beginner's luck. So I started trading some small accounts and then I made some profits. So I did something that I was not supposed to do. I took a bold step and I quit my job as a system admin. And then I decided to focus more on trading because I realized that if I focus more on trading, I'll be able to make more money and get more freedom because I was searching for freedom. So to cut every story short, when I quit my job, everything changed. I went through down moments where like the same track everybody goes through. When you start trading, you think it's going to make you rich the next day, but later I realized that you need to learn a lot because I thought it was just about clicking buy and sell. But later over time, I realized that no, this thing, there's more to it. I have to learn. I kept losing and losing and losing until over a long period of time, I was able to back myself up and became profitable. And now that's what I've been doing for the past 7 years. Now I've been a trader, and more than 7 years, I've just been trading. And I decided to record some YouTube videos here too recently. So that's actually my short story. I have one of my old videos talking about my full story about this, but this is just a short way. So the question is, to become a day trader, what do you have to do? My advice I'm going to give you so that you don't actually go through my same painful process. You'll be able to at least follow the step-by-step approach so that it doesn't become a burden on you, because anything which is worthy or worth pursuing, if you don't have structures in place, it rather become a burden on your behalf, right? So if you're here, please listen to me carefully and listen to my advice and follow my advice, because this is going to create a shorter path instead of you to worry yourself and still come back to where you are, worry yourself. If you listen to my advice, it's going to create a shorter path for you to gain to get to the point where you become a profitable trader and you'll be able to trade and make a living, or maybe add it to your side job. Okay, so please listen to me. If you're here, welcome. If today is your first time here, kindly subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. If you're my old subscriber or my old student or my new student, then kindly just hit the like button. So if you've done that, thank you very much. Thank you. So guys, the question is, how do you actually become a day trader so that you can become a profitable trader, starting from as a beginner, complete beginner? What are the proper steps you have to go through to make you ready to become a full-time trader and trade and make profits? Or maybe you are a teacher, you are an accountant, you are a lawyer, or maybe you are a pensioner. You want to take trading as your side business or your full-time business, or you want to get into trading and learn it more. Then what are the steps you have to follow? You see, day trading looks very simple online because people just focus on buying and sell. They just show you, oh, how I bought something and then I make $1 million the next day. How I sold this stock and then I was able to make a lot of profit. I bought my Lamborghini with that particular profit. So let's say we show you how I turned $50. How I was able to turn $50 to $5,000, guys. $5,000, and showing you all these things on YouTube, just to maybe lure you to take your money to trade for you, or to make you invest in their company or some way somehow. So day trading appear to be deceptively easy. Okay, day trading looks very simple online. It's not as it is, guys. It's not as it is. So just listen to me, okay? It's not as it is. It's not just about clicking buy and clicking sell. That's not what day trading is about. All those guys on YouTube who are showing anything which is not reasonable, it means they are YouTubers. You get it? They are YouTubers. They are YouTubers. What do? Their purpose is just to create content. They just create content and get views. So their raw concept is not actually to teach trading, or they are not really traders. They just look at the concept, create YouTube videos, and make it look more attractive, and people join. Maybe people they send their money to them, or some way somehow for them to trade for them, and they run away their money and a whole lot. So day trading is not as simple as people show you on YouTube. Okay, but it's also very simple if you have the right knowledge to do so. So it doesn't look simple. It's not about making money every day. It's not about quitting your job instantly, as I did. It's not about that, okay? And it's not about turning $100 into $10,000 overnight. It's not about that, okay? Day trading is actually about having a system. You see, trading is a business. Having a system you're going to follow as a trader. How you're going to manage your risk. How you're going to approach the market professionally. You see, approaching the market professionally is what makes your day trading business actually work. So here are some 7 things I want to show with you, and what you have to follow if you want to become a raw day trader. So follow my step, okay? Okay, so the first thing you need, the first step ever to take, the first step ever to think of is having a little financial backup. What does it mean to have a little financial backup? Day trading, learning how to trade takes some time. It's not about attending just one webinar and then for the next Monday you are a day trader. Guys, it doesn't work like that. Or it's not just about watching one YouTube video and the next Monday you go to your chart and begin to trade as a day trader. Day trading takes time. It takes time to study. It takes time to prepare. It takes time to even psych your mind to become a day trader forever. Because before you can even commit to the path to become a day trader, you shouldn't see day trading as something you just have to put your money in and run, and then it will start making you profit. But something you're going to put in the effort. So it's not just about watching just one YouTube video or attending one webinar or one seminar, and then the next day you become a day trader. Tell me, in which profession can you just attend just one seminar or one YouTube video and then become a profession? Do you think you can become a doctor by just watching one medical video, or you can become an accountant, professional accountant, just watching one accountant video? You tell me, in which profession can you ever get into by just watching one video or attending one webinar or 3 days webinar? That's all. In which profession? Is it nursing? Is it teaching? Is it mechanics? Is it mason? Even security guys who are being trained. Some people are not really security, but they are even taking under training to become security guy. It even takes a lot of time. It takes sometimes 3 weeks for them to train them. It takes 1 month. It takes 3 months for them to go under training before they are accepted as security personnel in a company. Same as day trading, guys. Day trading takes time to learn, to master, and to become a day trader. So you can't just get up and think that if you start day trading the next day you're going to make a lot of money. It doesn't work like that. So you need a little financial backup so that at least you'll be able to go through this period successfully. The period where you are now learning, the period where you are now building the foundation, the period where you're now testing your strategies. You need financial backup to protect you, to be able to have a sound mind to learn to become a day trader. If you don't have a little financial backup, as I did, I quit my job immediately because I thought the next day I was going to be rich. Then the reality happens to me. Guys, I don't want you to do that. So you need a little financial backup to be able to go through all the process, the beginning process. And how long does it take? The beginning process take? At least it takes 3 to 6 months with serious studies. Okay, from 3 months to 6 months with serious studies, then at least you can have some knowledge to trade. You can't just wake up and watch one YouTube video for 1 week, and then you think you can make profit out of the market. Guys, it doesn't work like that. So you need a little financial backup. And how much you need, it depends on your expenses. It depends on your expenses. Some of you guys don't need a backup actually, but they need a cash flow. Some of you guys are teachers, some are security guys, some are doctors, some are nurses, some are nursing mothers at home, some are pensioners. At least you receive a little cash flow. So you need a little cash flow in your currency. So let's say if you think 2,000 in your currency will be enough for you for the month, which means just getting this cash flow every month at least is going to protect you from making mistake or from rushing, going to be a backup for you. So you must either get a financial backup in your account or a good cash flow that you know that, okay, at least every month you're going to receive your salary from somewhere. You're going to receive your salary from your job. Maybe you work at a factory, you work at a supermarket. You must have a cash flow before you can fully quit your job to become a day trader. Or, for my advice, keep your job and still learn to become a day trader. You work at the supermarket, you work at McDonald's, you work at a restaurant, you work as a doctor, as a teacher. Keep your job while you're still learning to become a day trader. There's no need to rush, right, guys? There's a lot of life ahead of you, so there's no need to rush. Because if you don't have a financial backup, this is what's going to happen. Even when you begin trading, you're going to have losing periods. You're going to have, even when you have a good strategy, losses are going to be normal. So without any backup money, you're going to get frustrated. So if you have a backup, you're not going to feel pressure to take bad decisions. You're actually going to flow because now you know that your life does not depend on what we are going to make in the market that particular day. So it protects you from emotional trading. You get it? And if your bills, if your bills depend on trading, then what happened? You become fearful, and then you become very desperate, and you want to definitely always trade and make money, and that is a recipe for disaster. You can never become a day trader if you follow that method. So guys, please get a little financial backup, okay, or a little cash flow. Whatever work you do, you keep it. Get a good financial backup or a cash flow whilst you learn to become a day trader. You see, most traders fail not purposely because they can't learn, but most traders fail because they run out of funds. They don't have money to make the reality, and the money to make the reality is not actually the fund they're going to use to trade, but their personal lifestyle affect their trading. Because if you don't have money to make the reality to wait for that 3 months or 6 months to do intensive studies, intensive learning, intensive testing before you even become profitable, then you are going to become very desperate. So about 90% of traders fail. People not because of maybe the market is too hard or their capital is too small, but because of they can't build any system around whatever they are doing. They don't have a structure. They don't know that, okay, they need money, they need backup, they need cash flow while they are learning how to trade. So if you're a teacher, if you're an accountant, if you're a nurse, or you work at a factory or a supermarket and you're watching me, it's an advantage for you. Don't quit your job yet. Learn how to trade, and then alongside you also get cash flow to fund your trading so that you have a sound mind and you trade, because there is no career in this world that it takes just 1 day or 1 week to learn. Guys, that's the reality. So if anybody is selling you fantasies, you should know the person is selling you a lie, right? Because there is no career that takes 1 day to learn, that takes 2 days to learn. Every career takes time to learn. So give yourself at least 3 months, and then with the 3 months, be able to learn whatever you need to learn. You'll be able to test whatever you need to test, and then now you can become a profitable trader. Okay, so the next point you have to also understand is that you need to have good understanding of market structure. You see, if you don't have understanding of market foundation, then what actually are you trading? You must take your time to understand actually what day trading is. It's not just about buying and selling and buying and selling, guys. You must understand what actually you are doing as a trader. You must understand market types: forex market, stock market, crypto, indices, metals. You must understand sessions and volatility. If you don't understand all these things and you are yearning to become a day trader, then you are far from becoming a day trader. It takes steps. It takes one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, and you eventually one day become a day trader. It takes steps. And all you need is to commit at least 3 months to yourself. Just 3 months, guys. 3 months. Just 3 months to yourself, and you just do serious studies, and you can get closer to become a day trader. You don't need to know everything actually, but at least you must understand how market moves. You must understand what is volatility, what is session, and how each session affects other session. You get it? How forex markets actually move, what are the currency, and why the currency pairs actually move in the first place, and what to look for when you are trading. So you must have a clear understanding or a clear foundation of the market actually you are getting yourself involved. The next step you need to take is to have a simple, clear strategy. What does it mean? It means your trading shouldn't be complex. You see, you always see me on my chart when I'm trading. Trading do very simple and like convenient. Not because trading is easy, but because I trade simplicity. Okay, you must have a simple strategy you trade. It's not the complex thing that makes you become profitable. A simple, clear strategy. If this and this happen, you do that. Let's say you are trading support and resistance. So if this break out of support, push through, come back, test the support, then you are ready to buy. This is a simple strategy called breakout continuing strategy. So you can see support, 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 breakout, retest, you buy here, you put your stop loss behind, take profits just there. A clear, simple strategy just as this make you become profitable. When you are learning how to trade, you shouldn't trade many strategies. At least take 2 or 3. That's what I tell my students, take 2 or 3 strategies. But when you become professional, since you want more trades to take within the month, you can trade 5, 10, 15 strategies. It's up to you. But when you're a beginner, don't complicate your trading. Guys, please take a clear, simple strategy and understand how it works. Either breakout, either support and resistance, either trend following. You see, just understand how it works in correlation to the market so that you understand that, okay, this is what I'm trading. Am I going to trade with Fibonacci levels? Am I going to trade with Fibonacci lines? At which level am I going to sell? At which level am I going to see that there's going to be resistance for me to sell? At which level will the market be able to break through? At which level should I take my profits? You must know all these things, guys. You must know all these things. Okay, so get a simple, clear strategy. Don't complicate your trading. Okay, know where to enter, know where to exit, know where to set your stop loss. Clean chart always. You must always have clean, simple charts. That's all. Make your trading very interesting. So trading is not really easy, but you can make your trading very simple as you see me doing on YouTube here. And you see me trading simple because not because it's easy, but because it's something I've been doing over and over and over again. So what I see in the market is clearer than you, the beginner. So the same way, if you focus the same process and you're able to go through step by step journey, you definitely one day get to the point where now you can trade successfully and make some profit out of the market. Guys, are you following me? Okay, so guys, the fourth thing you have to consider is using the right tool and the right platform. Have you ever seen a carpenter who doesn't know how to use his tools before? Have you seen a doctor who doesn't know how to use his resources and his tool? A surgeon who doesn't know how to use his tool? So mastering the right platforms and the right tools you're going to trade is what gives you an edge over the market. Because no matter your knowledge you have, if the platform you're going to use to trade, you have no much knowledge of the platform, then you're actually lacking behind, right? So you must have great knowledge on the right tools and platform you're going to use. So you can use charting platform like TradingView, or you can use MT5 as I use. So mostly, I just always prefer MT5. This is MT5 signal, okay? This MT5 symbol. I always prefer MT5. That's why you always see me trading with MT5 because it has easy execution. It's always clear. It's not complicated, guys. TradingView is a little complicated. A lot of market, a lot of noises on TradingView. When you open your MT5, it's professional. Most professionals use MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4. So please focus only on MetaTrader 4. That is my advice. MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, okay? Not TradingView. You can use TradingView to search for market, to see how market behave, but to have an edge and to trade simple and to just be like a professional, please just trade with MetaTrader 5. It's simple, clear for execution, okay? You just click and it takes you straight to the straight through to the market. It doesn't follow any complicated process. So using MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4 is the best thing. Okay. Then you also need internet reliability. Make sure that your internet is reliable. If your internet is not reliable, then you can't execute your trade faster. So make sure you have a good internet reliability. All you need is just a basic setup, like a laptop, just a basic laptop. You don't need any complicated thing, guys. Just get a basic laptop for now that you are learning how to trade. Get a basic laptop and then you attach it with your phone. At least you trade with the laptop and then you monitor your trades on your phone. Do not trade on the phone, guys. Do not trade on the phone because there are so many education and so many information you're going to see on the laptop that you won't see on the phone. So listen to my advice, guys. Do not trade on the phone. Don't follow all those guys on YouTube, guys. Don't trade on the phone. There's no professional trader who will be trading on the phone. Every professional trader trades on the computer, on the PC. Then you monitor your trades on the phone. You get it? On your phone. So do not trade on the phone. Get a computer or get a laptop. Then you trade with it. Then later, whilst you now know what you're doing, you become profitable. Now you build a complete trading desk where you're going to trade. You know that when you go to that area, nobody comes to worry you. You have a complete trading desk. Now you are taking trading very serious. If you trade on your phone, guys, you're not going to see most of the information the MetaTrader 5 on the Windows machine or Mac machine is going to give you. So listen to my advice, okay? Most I realize that young people don't listen to advice. You advise them, they think they are stronger than advice, so they can move on. But eventually they still come back to you to listen to your advice again. So why don't you take it now and then to be at the greater edge, right? So take my advice, okay? I'm telling you, trade with MT5. Okay. The next thing is you practice and you backtest, guys. Practice, 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 practice. No matter what you learn from the greatest trader, learning from me, learning from somebody, learning from the greatest trader in the world, and you don't practice yourself, you don't have the habit of practicing, or you've not practiced yourself, you are still never going to become a day trader. You're never going to become a professional because you don't have the experience yourself. So after you learn any knowledge, you practice, practice, practice. Do demo trading, practice on your demo, open your chart, go through your charts, guys, and just keep practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing for that short period, that 3-month period you have dedicated for yourself. That 3-month period, guys, just keep practicing. Just keep practicing, 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 practicing. Then after that, you see that you'll be good. By 3 months' time, you'll be good. Okay, so you're not trying to make money here. This is not the phase where you have to make money, but you're trying to build consistency in terms of your schedule, in terms of your trading ability, in terms of your thinking, to also eliminate all your mistakes. So practice, 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 guys. Practice is the what makes a man perfect. In every profession at all, it is a practice that makes you a master, guys. Do you get it? In every profession at all, it's a practice that makes you a master. So guys, practice, 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 and develop an edge over the market. So you need to learn risk management basics. You need to learn a way where you're not going to lose your capital, because as a trader, you should never ever lose your capital, guys. If you are losing your capital, which means you are not yet a trader, you are still a beginner who doesn't know what he's doing. No trader will ever lose his capital, because that is your investment. That's what you're using to trade. That's your capital. That's your business. So you're rather making profit from your capital. So let's assume that your trading capital is $3,000. You are looking forward to actually make more than $3,000 by the end of the year, or by the end of the month, or by the end of the quarter. But if you keep blowing $3,000 every time, when can your account ever grow to 5,000? And when can your account eventually grow to 10,000 or above 10,000? When? So if you are blowing account and listen to me, it means you don't know what you're doing, guys. Please reset your mind and start learning, guys. Learn and practice, and change your mindset. The learning phase is not to make profit or not to show that you're the best trader, but to build a system and consistency so that at least you're able to survive in the market and build up a profitable system. Guys, are you listening to my advice? Okay. The next thing, which is the most important thing of all, is emotional control. Guys, you can learn the best strategies, the best systems, but if you don't have the discipline to control yourself, and this one nobody can teach you. This one nobody, no webinar, no mentor, nobody in the world can teach you, can help you with it. It is your job to do that. Having emotional control, making sure that you are actually focusing on your system and trading according to your trading system, trading according to what you say you are supposed to do, trading according to the rules, guys. That is emotional control. not over trading, not fear of missing out. I'll do one video to explain all these things in live market to understand how actually people mess their own system. They have their own self-destructive method to destroy their own self. This is the biggest thing, guys. So please have much emotional control. Okay, control yourself. And what are you supposed to do when you are overtrading? How would you know that you are overtrading? How would you know that you are having fear of missing out? Because most people even go through this and they don't know that that's actually what is worrying them. They have no idea this is what is killing them. They have no idea. Okay, and these are some of the things I mostly discuss in my training program. So please just have emotional control, guys. Emotional control, that's all. Okay, and then when overall, if you're able to now build a good system, now you have an edge over your trading system. That is when now you become a profitable trader and you trade and make a living, or maybe add it to your side income. Add this as your side income. So let's say you are a nurse, maybe, I don't know, nurse's salary in different states. Let's say your salary is 2,500 as a nurse. Maybe if you're able to do well and earn extra 1,500 as a beginner trader, which is a lot of money added to it, right? What if you do well? Now your trading capital grows and now your profit for, let's say, the month or 3 months is now $3,000, which means it's even more than your salary. What if you become very good with it? Now even it can double your salary, let's say $5,000 from trading. By that time your account would have grown very big and you have a lot of experience. Let's say by 2 to 3 years time, you have a lot of experience, and now you even earn more than maybe being a nurse or being maybe a beginner, maybe a middle accountant, or working at a factory or a supermarket. Let's say your salary is 1,000. Don't quit your salary, guys. Don't quit your salary. Just find a way to learn trading and add some kind of income to your trading. It doesn't mean it's an investment where you put money inside and automatically be generating money for you, guys. It's not like that. It is a skill. So learning trading is a skill on its own. It's a difference. It's like a second career on its own. So put effort in it, learn, create your own systems, and have an edge over the market. That is when you become profitable. And I can tell you that there are all the benefits in the world that you're going to get as a trader, because if you learn how to master the skill as a trader, it is your brain, guys. It's in your brain. It's in your brain. It's your brain that determines how much you make as a trader and your capital. Okay, so please pay attention to what I have said. Listen to the advice, and it's going to help you. Pay attention to it. If today is your first time here, subscribe to my channel and come back every time. Okay, if you are my old subscriber or my old student, kindly hit the like button to push the video through. I'm Setowas, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. And take care of yourself, and see you next time. Bye.